All right, guys. So, quick word of advice. If the penguin, this guy right over here, that's the penguin, aka Cesar Pina, ever tries to offer you an investment opportunity, don't take it. All right, guys. Welcome to Only Advice, where we offer only the best advice for your mind, body, and soul. My name is Husseini, and today we're going to cover part two of Cesar Pina, actually his response, aka what I think is his confession. So, for those of you that didn't watch part one, it's about a guy named Cesar Pena and DJ Envy, who's a famous DJ from the East Coast, who teamed up in 2018, 2017, and solicited money from investors. That's pretty much what they did, and they wanted to use that money for investment properties out of all places in Paterson, New Jersey. For those of you that don't know, Paterson, New Jersey, not the place to stash millions of dollars to get a nice return on investment, right? But either way, they promised to invest this money. They never did. And 4 years later, it's blowing up in their faces. So a lot of people are coming forward saying that they don't know what happened to their funds. They don't see any progression on these investments. Some of these houses that they invested in aren't even owned by Caesar, right? So that's where we're at now. And after weeks and weeks of not saying anything, Caesar finally goes on live, even though his attorneys say don't do it, and creates a response. So here it is. Let's get right into it. Check it out.
You know, um, I apologize that I haven't really spoken out, right? Because everybody now, we have attorneys. We got to watch what we say. All these different things. There's so many different rules now, right? Every 5 minutes, I say hi to my mailman, and I think he's gonna sue me, right? At this point, I think my landscaper, I think everybody's suing me. I don't know who's gonna sue me. I can't say anything, right? Um, the one thing I am gonna
I can't say anything, and then goes on a 30-minute rant.
say, whenever you touch success, right, you get all these people that want to be around you, right? Everybody wants to be a friend. Everybody wants to just touch you, right? Because like, oh my God, I touched this guy, he'll change my life, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm successful, right? I was successful. Everybody wants to be my friend. Everybody wants to be around me. As soon as shit hits the fan, all these people that have profited from my success.
I swear, man, some of these scam artists, it's like they live in their own world. They have like this delusional sense of reality. This guy's talking about, I'm successful. Everybody wants to be my friend. Everybody's out to touch me, whatever that means.
Which there's more people that profited from my success than the people that are suing me. But yeah, all these people that profited from my success, all the people that I have bailed out of jail, all the people that I have put cars in my name, apartments in my name, helped them with down payments for houses, helped them with this, helped
He got people to put cars in his name? Holy shit.
them with when they can't pay their rent. Where are these people at? I don't see them. But yet I got all the haters, right? All the Tony Baloney fans. They're on my page. You're going to jail. Pay the people. But yet, there's 2, 3 sides to every story, right? I have 20 lawsuits. Out of those 20 lawsuits, a lot of those people I don't owe money to. Because everybody's suing me because they're like, oh my God, this guy's successful. I could sue him. I could sue him. I could sue him. Well, I'm going to get this money, right? Then you have all these people being what's the word? Coerced? Whatever it is, whatever the word is, right? To sue people affiliated with me just because they're a bigger name, right? They're a bigger name than me.
Hey, I'm gonna take millions of dollars and give you a 30% return. By the way, what's that? What's that word? I can't pronounce.
And that's the situation that breaks my heart the most is how in all these lawsuits, these 20 lawsuits, DJ Envy was never in the room. DJ Envy has nothing to do with any of these 20 lawsuits of these people that are suing me. And it fucking sucks, bro. It pisses me off that all these people are bashing DJ Envy, from Master Flex, Rick Ross, every single person. Because what you people gotta understand is that DJ Envy is so successful in hip hop that, as far as a DJ, that people just don't like him. And even though I love DJ Envy,
Okay, so for anyone that didn't watch the first video, so what's going on is, him and DJ Envy teamed up in 2018 to put together seminars to get people to come in and hear their investment ideas. A lot of those people that attended they ended up investing money with the Caesar guy and DJ Envy, who, by the way, both of them were on documentation, which started, their company. So they're both legally responsible for this investment endeavor. So these people coming out now suing Caesar and DJ Envy, it's kind of odd that he's on live talking about how DJ Envy, his partner, I guess we want to call him a partner in crime, even, is not guilty. He's kind of going out of the way to specifically say DJ Envy is not guilty. Just something I find a little odd. Why would you go out of your way to exonerate somebody else? Maybe someone's paying him. Maybe there's some type of incentive for him to do that because DJ Envy wants to keep his name clean. I don't know. It's just weird.
But 9 out of 10 people don't like him. I don't know why. You know what's that about? I don't know if DJ Envy's a bad tipper. I don't know what it is. Well, he is a bad tipper. I'm not gonna lie, he's a bad tipper. Sorry, yeah. But you know, you got this guy, Tony the Closer, making talking like there's a narrative, right? And people don't see it. I talk shit about DJ Envy. I talk shit about Caesar. I'm selling my girl's ugly ass boots. I talk shit about DJ Envy. I talk shit about Caesar. I talk shit about Jenny Tips. I'm selling a real estate course. I talk shit about Caesar. I talk shit about DJ Envy. I'm selling an ugly ass t-shirt. And people don't see that, right? They're not seeing that. Then all these people with these lawsuits, they're all suing me, right? Again, before 2023, I had one lawsuit. Now I have 20 ever since this guy started bashing me. Jose the credit dude, the biggest piece of shit in the world, this guy's a fucking scumbag, goes on Tony's
I don't know
page
who
in
that
May,
is.
says, Caesar owes me $200,000. He didn't pay me. Yet, Jose the credit dude, I have the receipts that I paid you back in November, back in January. Now you go in May and you make up this lie. And you start this whole thing where now all these people.
Oh, this guy said, I have the receipts. I got the receipts. Just FYI, guys, here's a little piece of advice, some more advice. When you're doing these big ticket deals and there's millions of dollars involved, hundreds of thousands of dollars involved in these real estate deals, they're not printing out a receipt like you do at a deli. This isn't Kroger where you pay and you get a receipt printed out.
Are being affected, right? Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. If I owe somebody, I owe somebody. Nobody is here to lie or whatever. I owe you, you sue me, or court of law, we'll work the shit out, whatever it is, right? But now all these people putting this energy behind this machine, putting this energy. Tony the Closest does not give a fuck about victims. All the money that he made from the t-shirts that he sold or the badges, he is not donating to victims. He's not giving them money. He's just in it for the clicks. Just like everybody else, right? So all these people are feeding this machine. You're feeding this machine. You're feeding this machine. Oh, I hope he gets locked up. I hope he gets locked up. I hope he gets locked up. I got locked up. I'm still here, right? So now I'm here, and guess what, you fucking geniuses that you all want me seeing get charged and get locked up? Now the government is involved. Now the government's going to come in and say, we're staying all these lawsuits till your criminal proceedings are done. So guess what? From a year to 2 years to getting paid, now it could be 3 to 5 years. And if you guys will be lucky if you see anything. And this is like the most retarded shit in the world. Instead of having a conversation.
That's crazy. So pretty much what Caesar's saying right here, it's really disturbing. I mean, he's saying because the people that got scammed, got the government involved, started suing him, he can't pay back the money he owes even if he wanted to because his bank account's going to get frozen. The government's going to tie him up in other matters. And he's just like, you guys screwed yourself. It's your fault that you're not getting paid, which is crazy to say, but that's what he's saying.
With somebody, that's been successful for all these years.
By the way, that's a common theme that I've noticed watching a lot of these guys get, caught and get found out. They say kind of the same thing. They blame the victims. They say, you guys fucked it up. You guys put me in a situation to where I can't pay you even if I wanted to. And it's just, it's terrible.
Years. I have a track record from 2017 to 2022 of no lawsuits, no problems. Then this guy starts bashing me.
2017 to 2022, that's when the scheme was actually unfolding. So, yeah, I mean, he has no lawsuits because no one found out about what he was doing. It hadn't caught up to him yet.
I got a shitload of lawsuits, right? And again, it is what it is. If I owe, I owe. Nobody is here saying that I'm a victim. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be honest with you. People come on my page that I don't owe money to or have any deals with, and they're talking shit all day. All these trolls, right? I wish all these people would put this energy to actually get a fucking job or be successful at something, right? Tony the Closer doesn't own any real estate. He is a fake real estate guru, right? I'm the real deal. Even though now I'm going through some shit that I gotta deal with, that I'm a fucking man first. So whatever I am responsible for, I am responsible for. And if I hurt anybody in any way, made their life difficult, I apologize. But my life has been difficult. All of my friends and all the people that have success with me, where are they? Have any of them come up here and told me, yo, Cesar, you good? Cesar, somebody put online, they're going to kill your daughter. They're going to kidnap your mother. They're going to rape you. They're going to rape this person. Even if they said they're going to rape me, who the fuck wants to rape me? This is crazy. Right? And it's like, wow, this shit keeps on. This shit keeps on. Then you got these reporters, right, making up like the other day, our Heart Radio's office got raided. They didn't even raid my house, and I'm the target. How the fuck are they gonna raid the radio station? What are they gonna take? The fucking CDs? The records? What are they taking? Like, this shit is crazy. This shit makes no sense. Tony the Closer says every week, Cesar owes 100 million, 80 million, 60 million, 50 million, 10 million. Fuck. I almost believe him that I owe 100 million. I don't even know at this point, right? Because the story's just fucking going in circles. Last week I got hit with one kind of wire fraud. That was my complaint right now. They said that maybe I have access to 17 million. So where's the 100 million that everybody's talking about? Right? Again, I have nothing against the government. The government is
Wire fraud. So, wire fraud, guys, he just said he got hit with wire fraud last week. What wire fraud is if you have funds that you took from an investor or somebody to use for a specific purpose. For example, you took money to invest in houses, which is what Caesar is claiming he's doing, and you use that money to buy something else. You use it for a purpose that's not within the scope of your business, not within the intention of what you took that money from. If I say, hey, give me $50,000 because I'm going to invest it in real estate, and then I take your $50,000 and go buy a new car, right? That's wire fraud. Okay. So any type of transition or movement or transfer you make from your bank account with that money towards something not for the purposes that it was supposed to be used for, that's fraud. That's wire fraud.
doing their
You're wiring the money.
case. I understand it. This guy has created this frenzy where hundreds of people, 500 people are calling every single fucking day to see this shit on social media saying that I'm defrauding people and I owe people money. But I don't know these people, right? And all this shit is going on, and it's like, bro, social media is like the fucking devil. This shit is crazy. Like, it just makes no sense. And my whole case, everything that's going on is based on social media. Everybody's looking at social media and this whole thing and listening to people that are lying. I'll give you an example. There's this guy, he went on Channel 4 News. He's suing me, right? Let's say his first name is, I don't even want to say his name, right? But his name starts with an N. He sues me ahead of our transaction is done and says, I'm only suing you. Every single woman in complaints when you read them, I'm suing you because Tony the Closer said you're scamming people. I'm suing you because I saw it on social media. This is what people say in these complaints, right? You know what? Why don't you talk about Jeff? Yeah, but hold on. So this guy.
Okay, so his wife cuts him off, and she's like, why don't you talk about Jeff instead of what you're saying right now? And he's just like, oh, yeah, whatever, shut up. And then keeps going. But she recognizes that what he's saying is incriminating himself. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know how smart she is, but he's definitely incriminating himself. What he's saying right now is going to be used against him when he goes to court. One thing that I am getting from this, though, the one point, the main message I think he's trying to convey is that the victims, he doesn't call them victims, he calls them investors or clients, but really he's saying the victims brought this upon themselves by being impatient, by going to the government. They're limiting him from doing what he intended to do, or at least told them he would do, which is investing their money and giving them a return on their money, right? So he's saying, because you went to the government, because you're suing me now, that fucks everything up for me, and I'm unable to go out there and actually make you guys money, right? That's what he's saying in so many words. So, he's victim blaming. He's talking about how people are bashing him online on social media. They're suing him for no reason. And, you know, guys, a lawsuit is it's not something you just go to court and file and all of a sudden, the guy that you're suing is liable for damages. A lawsuit can be thrown out by a judge. A judge can look at a lawsuit and be like, this is frivolous, this has no basis, and he can throw it out on his own accord. And obviously that did not happen. These lawsuits went through a court, a judge found reasonable evidence or basis for the lawsuits to actually hit Cesar Pina. And so it's not just people are suing you for no reason, but let's keep watching.
Sues me before his deal's done. He goes on News 4 the other day, and I text him back, which I have the receipts, and people are going to see that. Bro, DJ Envy was never in the room with you. Jennifer, my wife, was never in the room with you. My brother wasn't in the room with you. Why are you suing him? You know what he texted me back? It's just business. The other day, this guy from Patterson, Jeff, his son passed away, R.I.P. Jeff. He goes on Channel 4 and says that I owe his son $900,000. I changed that kid, Jeff's life. His father was in foreclosure, losing his car wash, losing the dry cleaning place, or wash and fold. I changed Jeff's life when he met me. And people in Patterson know this. And I have the receipts and I have the text messages. I helped him save his car wash. I helped him save, I even paid for his property taxes. The first house that he bought, I gave him the down fucking payment. And I have the receipts. And these people are talking about it. They're all talking, making up these stories. Bro, I have a text message from you. When your son passed away, you text me and said, if there's any money left, it goes to me. Don't give it to his daughter. Don't give it to his mother. Bro, I have the fucking message. Like, I have so many receipts on all these transactions and all these things, but people are still making up lies. And
Okay, this Jeff shit is crazy. So pretty much what happened is this guy named Jeff invested a ton of money with Caesar, and unfortunately, before the deals could be done or anything could have happened with the money coming back to him, the kid passes away. So what Caesar is saying is, when that happened, he reached out to his father. They were talking about how the funds are going to get, allocated. And really, in reality, what Caesar did was he took the money and said, wow, this guy died. That's awesome. I'm off the hook, and disappeared with the funds. And so his father reaches out to him, reaches out to Caesar, Jeff's father, the guy who died, Jeff, his father reaches out to Caesar and says, hey, we want the money back, and I don't want you to give it to anybody. And by the way, if the father is the beneficiary of Jeff and gets to handle all his dealings post mortem, then it doesn't matter who he wants to give the money to. Just because he said, don't give it to my daughter, don't give it to him, don't give it to her, that doesn't matter. He gets to say where the money gets allocated. And, for Caesar to just run away like that, again, just kind of shows you what type of person, this guy is and who you're dealing with.
right? To give you an example, I invested in this company $200,000. It was supposed to go public. It hasn't gone public in 3 years. Now, am I going to say I'm a victim of this company because the company didn't go public? Everybody's a victim. And even, I understand Um, DJ's Envy's attorney, his defense.
Guys, I hear this so often again with these fraudsters. So, I invested money in a company and the company went under. Does that make me a victim? No, it's just pretty much the cost of doing business. That's what happens when you do business, right? Sometimes companies go under. You don't get your money back. That belittles the point. That's not the point. That's not what Caesar did, right? Caesar promised to use the money for a certain purpose, and that purpose was never fulfilled. It's not a question of investing in a company and the company goes bankrupt. Yes, companies go bankrupt, right? Sometimes you do lose money on investments. Investments are not guaranteed. That's why there's a risk associated with investing. But it's not a matter of the company performing poorly or at all. It's a matter of promising to do something with funds and not using those funds for the said promise. That's the point.
The DJ Envy is a victim. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Me and him
Oh,
were partners in the real estate seminars. We were partners in a couple
hold
real
up,
estate
hold up.
transactions. That's
Bring
it.
it back.
You know, and even I understand DJ's Envy's attorney, his defense that DJ Envy is a victim. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Me and him were partners in the real estate seminars. We were partners in a couple real estate transactions. That's it. He's not a victim. He was my partner. He was an investor.
In the beginning of this video, Caesar goes, DJ NV had nothing to do with anything. He wasn't privy to anything. He wasn't even in the room when money was being exchanged, which is really hard to believe. And 15 minutes later, he's going, DJ Envy says he's a victim? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. He was my business partner. We were doing this thing together. This is why the lawyers say don't talk about it. Stay quiet.
Anthony Martini, this guy, Anthony Barone, we did a real estate transaction together. They're my partners. They own part of the property. But everybody's a victim. Everybody's a victim. Nobody's an investor anymore. Nobody. So it is what it is. Bro, and you people gotta understand.
It is what it is. You people.
There's so many fucking retards out there. I've been doing this for 17, 18 years, right? At the end of the day. I have touched success multiple times. Every time I buy a fucking, I order DoorDash right now, that was with victims' money. I go out to a restaurant and eat a steak. That was with victims' money. No, you stupid fucks. I am successful. I have successful businesses. It ain't none of that bullshit. Like, dude, it's ridiculous what people think. Oh my God, his daughter went to a concert. That was with our money. No, it wasn't. Like, this shit is crazy. It's fucking crazy already. But I hope I get that DoorDash contract and hopefully, I get a commercial or something out of it.
Chat goes, you just confessed to the crime.
So,
can we see your DoorDash receipt?
Shout out to John the Barber.
This chat is hilarious.
For making me look sharp with this haircut. I needed it. Thank you, sir. Thank you for making a house call, because these days it's kind of hot out here for me, right? The whole
John the Barber. I don't know if this guy is. I don't know who John the Barber is, but bro, you should have used a different barber.
Time that all this has been going on since I got charged. I've been in the same.
I need a different barber too. I know.
House. I've been in New Jersey. I've been in the same place. I haven't been running from anybody. Like, and this thing has like taken off. At this point, I'm Cesar Madoff now, right? And it's crazy. But again, I just wanted you guys to hear from me. I'm here. I'm here to face what I need to face. I'm here to face my demons. I'm here to face whatever it is. If anybody wants to book a one-on-one, let me know. No, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, again, thanks for my friends that are still there, and the people that are still supporting me. It's not.
So booking this one-on-one joke that he's talking about. So what he used to do from these seminars, right? These people used to come to the seminars and then maybe think about investing money with him. He also used to book one-on-one investment consultation sessions, and you would have to pay to get a one-on-one with him, right? And this was in the amount of probably I think it was like 2,000, 2,500, almost $3,000 per session. So he was also selling one-on-one consultations for wannabe or potential investors.
It's probably less than 10 people right now, right? Uh, Maybe eight, a solid eight, a solid eight. I'm gonna say a solid eight. Again, I could lose it all back, go to jail, come
I
out,
could lose it
get
all
it back
back.
again because I'm a hustler. That's just the bottom line. Again, never meant to hurt
Yes,
anybody.
you are, sir. Yes, you are. So, one thing I forgot to mention on yesterday's video, or on part one, rather. So, this dude actually used to do credit card fraud. He went to jail for credit card fraud. He served time for credit card fraud. We'll touch on that here in a bit.
Or make anybody's life difficult. If I did, that wasn't my intention, which will be proven by all the years of success that I have in court and whatever is going on. This is the only time that I'm ever going to talk about this on social media. And I apologize to my wife, my family, DJ Envy, and anybody else that I have embarrassed. My brother, Lucci Rentals, thank you for still being there. And again, now it's just a fight, right? I got to. Everybody says this isn't a good idea, but then yeah. You're quiet. Yeah. Everybody says, right? Like Jen says, this is not a good idea for you to talk. This is not a good idea for you to talk. Why doesn't he talk? Why doesn't he talk? Why is he running? Why isn't he talking? Bro, now I'm talking and everybody says that's not a good idea. At the end of the day, I know what I can say and what I can't say, and I haven't said anything on this live that I couldn't say, right? Whatever I said is public record. So you guys can look it up for yourselves. I'm not incriminating myself in any way, right? But I just felt, I just feel bad, man. I'm embarrassed for my wife, my daughter, DJ Envy, my whole family. They're going through this because of bad choices that I've made, right? Because these are my choices, and a lot of people they have to, you know, deal with the bad choices that I made and have to keep on getting attacked over and over again.
Okay, so there you have it. That is Cesar Pena's response to all the allegations and charges. Well, I guess he hasn't been convicted yet, so they are allegations and charges. Yeah, so that's what I said. But it's late. It's late, but I'm doing it. We're gonna get through this. Um, so that's his response. And really, to summarize, the Penguin is in full force defense right now. He's trying not to bring more attention to himself. He does have to go to court for this, so he's trying to build that, you know, I guess reputation or defense or something, public opinion. They say public opinion matters because there will be probably a jury that's going to hear this. I don't think he's going to take a plea on this, but you know, again, this is just more evidence to his guilty mind. I mean, he was over here talking about how the victims are to blame. He's not at fault for this situation. It's the victims that are at fault for reporting him to the government and fucking up his investment process and not being able to, give money back because of frozen funds or whatever excuse he's using. And at the same time, you're getting a glimpse of that anger. You're getting a glimpse of that. You heard him say, I don't give a fuck at this point, right? I don't care at this point. You guys fucked it up, not me. So he's really not being sympathetic. He's not showing any type of empathy. And the worst thing is he's apologizing and going, I feel bad. Like, why would you feel bad if you didn't do anything? Right? So there's a lot of subconscious or subtle indicators, signs in this response that should make you scratch your head and go, why would somebody put on a 25-minute defense in public court? Because that's pretty much what social media is in this situation. The other thing, guys, the channel is called Only Advice. And I would just say, again, for anybody trying to invest in real estate, it's not a fraud, it's not a scam when you invest in real estate, but you got to do it the right way and you got to do it through the right people. Just a quick search of these properties. When he's selling these properties, trying to get money to invest in these properties from people, they should have searched online to see who the owner is of this property. When were these properties sold? When were these houses bought? This guy didn't even own some of the houses that he was trying to get people to invest in. And you could do that through a simple search. You could look up the tax record. This is official county records. Show you the owner's name, show you when the property was bought, when it was sold. The other thing is, again, if a guy has gone to jail for credit card fraud, he's gone to jail for fraud, and he's claiming to be a $50 million plus investor and wants you to invest with him, chances are you should look him up and come up with your own opinion. Again, the sad part about all of this is people were not privy to him because DJ Envy was that middleman. He was the buffer. He was the legitimacy in the whole deal. Somebody that they believed in, trusted, aka DJ Envy. Envy would go out and vouch for this guy, put his name on documentation with this guy, hosted seminars with this guy. So when people see that, they're like, I don't need to vouch for Caesar because someone's already done it and I trust that person. So I'm going to invest and I'm going to get rich or I'm going to make money. And that's what Caesar played on. So watch part one. I do a brief breakdown of the case in its entirety, gives you a better idea of what actually was going on. But there you go. This is the response. And I think we had like 10 minutes left, but it's a lot of rambling. The core, the meat and bones of it is what we just saw. So appreciate it, guys. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Thanks. And shout out to my barber. I don't need a new barber. I was just joking.